Hello. I was I was gonna say you sound awful different. Yeah. Oh, Tampa. What the fuck?
MLB The Show's Cup.
And now you're online again.
JR will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need?
Go.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Manuel.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Hey, everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Hey,
Yeah. The crowd, that is like the worst offender in this game. What? No.
Here comes the
It's
first
gotta be a
pitch.
joke.
Manuel Margot is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Margot. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yandy Diaz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Striding in, Brandon Lau will get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That
It wasn't even that high up there,
hit,
guys.
it's awfully tough to put in play.
Trying to tell me I threw a high piece of cheese? That
now,
was like
Austin
middle of
Meadows.
the strike zone.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first
Yeah.
fastball. It's nothing.
I mean,
more.
they keep saying it's
Average
raining cats and
coming in,
dogs right now, so.
257, 16 homers and 46 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Willie Adames is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Batting 7. The first base.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Right.
Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss.
What are
as he
you
picks up
swinging
yet
at?
Another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So here's Mike Zunino, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Alberto has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that...
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Henniger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, give me stuff right here. Let's go.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in, Willie Adames.
Yeah,
He'll
how
look
bad.
back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to
Like a 10 strikeouts through a 5th. Jesus.
He throws him on the fastball there. Willie Adames becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box.
Yeah, I heard they were gonna open up and freaking launch it on there.
This year against right-handed pitching, Choi carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Yep.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. So far on the year, Choi.
Does Xbox even have
not a huge
a
threat,
freaking
but
decent baseball game
square one up
anyways?
on occasion. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rays go. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the
Oh,
plate so
boy.
far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
I might come join you after that
Hey, the
race.
fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher
I'm already
might throw
top
him
of the
another one.
6, so I'll be
Still
taking out
1-2.
probably next inning
Fouls
or
it
two.
away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Got him. As he just continues to
Well,
mow down these hitters.
yeah, because I'm
13
pitching.
Strikeouts now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastball.
Unless I
until
keep
there's
up
a
the shit that I'm
reason to
pulling,
start
they might
mixing
play
it
me
up.
through the whole
He hasn't
friggin'
used
game.
Many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The batter. The designated
Standing in now, Manuel Margot, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And
The way this guy's
paint
throwing on
the
the mound,
outside
you
corner with a
cannot be
curveball.
chasing. You have to set
Boom.
your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Struck him out. and
14
making 14
strikeouts currently.
strikeouts now in the
Jesus.
game. So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1.
I would think these guys would catch on the factor. I'm just painting corners. That's all I'm literally doing.
This is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
No, because I let it draft me. So I actually am playing against
Punch the fastball
Baltimore.
by him here, 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so
Yeah.
good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
I'm gonna throw the random curveball up and high inside. This is gonna fucking suck.
And he lays
Oh,
off into
you
even
laid
the count,
off.
2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Randy Arozarena is retired to kick off the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
And another one. Strikeout
Punch
number
the side out.
17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
They keep me in. I can break 20. Oh, they're gonna leave me in too.
ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. Perfect time for this
I actually don't remember what the rating, what the win-loss record is at the moment.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Jeez.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Another 2-2 offering.
Jeez.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's
may
really
have worked
racked up
for
the
that one,
strikeouts in this
but-
one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup
Jimon
are clearly
Choi.
having a really tough time picking him
The
up.
choice felt with an eye.
Infield
Yeah.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jimon Choi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls.
I just realized this game is still 0-0 at the top of the
Couple
8th.
strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside.
Literally.
They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts
Wow.
for him now.
Okay, that's bullshit. But okay.
Digging in, Brian O'Grady.
The left fielder, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
O'Grady.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score.
Hey, there we go. And they relieved me for the 9th. When Baltimore puts up 3 runs. Come on. Yep, single, single, single. Nope, 3-0.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these
Yeah.
low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests.
Still won
This was
3-0.
like a throwback game when home runs
3-0.
weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Baltimore Orioles crossed the
I gave up
plate
2
3
hits
times in the
for
8th,
20 strikeouts, so
to win.
that's crazy. Yeah, 3 of my innings I didn't get, or 4 innings I didn't get full blowouts. Yeah, it's a shitty team. But we're also playing a shitty team. Yeah. 37-63 record right now. And I'm 5-1 currently. Who the hell is the next person I gotta... Which team do I gotta pitch against? Oakland. Yep. Play Oakland, but I won't get to play against Boston. Fucking A, I'll end up playing Toronto instead. Damn it. But... I'll play Boston there. Alright, I'm gonna save this. And then... switch games.